Okay, and then later in the day there was a trip to town. So yeah, we went to Delhi the Beast. We can come back to town and tell them, yes, there is a stable portal. So whilst we are travelling in feudal Japan land, we roll slightly differently. So we are ready to travel, aren't we?
I have a mutant horse, so I can. Is it?
You get 10 XP for having a mutant horse. Could you pass me the pencil? And you could have got to choose which type of town, but we haven't yet done the expansion that gives us all the different feudal Japan towns. So you do get the XP though from your mutant horse. And then we both have to roll the dice to see if we do a travel encounter. On a 1 or a 2 there is a travel hazard. I got a 6. I got a 1, so you've generated a travel hazard. So you know how you do those D36s, one with the 10s and one with the units. If you go ahead and do that, please.
So red 10.
Okay.
63.
63. Hey, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Sorry. So sorry, it's 3d6 for these. It's only. So could you please?
I'll re-roll that.
No. So you just need to roll one more dice.
Okay, so this.
So we've got 9 plus whatever this is.
10.
10. No, the bridge is destroyed. The bridge across the raging river ahead has been demolished. I have blown up to prevent demons from crossing across or torn apart during a skirmish. You'll have to find another way around, which will take time you don't have. When you get to town, the heroes can spend no more than 2 days for their town stay before starting the next adventure. 2 days only in town. Well, that'll make it quick then, I suppose.
That's not fair. Can I use a grit?
I think so. Why would you not be able to? Yeah, if you want to grit that, yeah.
I'm gonna grit that. Sorry, I'm just using my only grit, but.
No. 7. Harried by hellbats. As the heroes move through the countryside, dark swarms of hellbats follow overhead, swooping down to terrorise them as they go. Every hero must roll a d6 for every dark stone they are carrying, including items with a dark stone icon and items with dark stone upgrades on them. On a roll of 1, the dark stone item or shard is snatched away by a hellbat and carried off into the night. Discarded.
So 4.
You have 8.
8, so I'm going to roll 8 dice, aren't I?
And yeah. I don't have any.
Yeah. So is it just a 1?
I've just done the 1, yeah. Any ones?
1. 2.
2. 2 darkstone gets carried away by hellbats.
No.
Clearly they didn't like you killing their lungbat to family man tree members. Then
Then we get to town?
Yeah, then we get to town.
Town. I buy all these dice.
So first choice is where do you want to stay tonight? Oh no, first choice, where do you want to stay tonight? You're in the campsite. I have a grit, so I'm going to go in the campsite too. So whilst in the campsite, you have to roll 2d6.
Do they have to be different colours?
No, they are just 2 campsite hazard chart.
7.
7. Uneventful night. It's an uneventful evening of drunken debauchery and raucous songs around the campfire. What is it for me? 10. And it's exactly the same. So both saved ourselves $10. Right, where would you like to go from there? It's 6 different places we've got. So the first place I'm going to go is I'm going to go to the...
There's a feeling you can heal injuries.
Yeah, the House of Healing. So I'm going to try and get my collarbone fixed.
Yes,
so if you take the swordsmith from there and give me the House of Healing.
House of Healing. Oh, they're together.
So I'll roll my 2d6 to see what happens at the location event. 10. Warlord Surgeon. The healer is an expert surgeon Employed by the local warlord to keep his samurai in fighting shape. All attempts at surgery made today are +1 to the roll chart, and all bloodletting rolls of 4 also remove a corruption.
I got 7. 6 to 8. Black, smoke, and hammer and steel. Makes you feel alive for no event.
Okay, so I'm going to pay my D6 times 50 for my surgery to remove my broken collarbone. I have to pay $100, and then it's this dice +1. Ugh, failed. The injury or mutation is not healed, and the healers refund half your money for the failed attempt. So I end up paying $50. But once again, no one to fix my broken collarbone.
Ah, yes, Dark Zone stuff.
I'm also going to remove my corruption. So I paid $50, and I roll up to 3 dice. I will roll 3 dice. For everything that is a 1, 2, or 3, I take a wound. If that many wounds, ignoring defense. 4, 5, or 6 removes a corruption point. So I remove 2 corruption, but I take 2 wounds that ignore defense. Doesn't ignore armor though. I'm not entirely sure how having marrow plate stops some bloodletting, but according to the rules it does. So I take 1 wound. Oh, I can, yeah, so I take 1 wound. Carry over to the next adventure.
I just thought there's weapons, and then there's that one. There's those and that.
Things you want to buy, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm also going to do.
I just need a blade.
I'm going to sell that Gonyoku banner for $725.
Wish I'd found it. I'm not a soldier though, am I?
You're not, or a samurai. You need to be a soldier or a samurai to have that.
It's stealth. Yeah.
Found anything you want to use your Darkstone on?
Ooh. There was a Tonsu chest and it costs 600. Ooh.
Well, one of the things I think I'm going to buy here is I don't currently have anything in my gloves, on my hands, and gloves, so I'm going to buy some healer's gloves.
What does a flash token do?
Reduces enemy initiative by 1 for a round.
Might buy one.
What I'm going to say, we should basically be very careful with our side tokens until we use some of these. Because I'd also forgotten I had got an extra potion, so we've only got 1 side token slot left. We might pick one up in an adventure. So until we can actually use some of these bandages and sake.
Well, we haven't needed to, have we?
We just haven't, no. No.
Can we sell them?
I mean, I used the herbs that came with Orchid. Which reminds me, I should pay for Orchid so that we use Orchid again next adventure. That's 150 per adventure for Orchid. There we go. But yes, I'm going to spend 400 on some healer's gloves. So now, once per turn, when I heal 1 or more wounds from a model, I heal 1 extra.
just want a blade.
Okay. Any of them take your fancy?
It's the light sword that I enjoy. Do that one. Gonna have it. I'm gonna get it.
Well, let's just think about this. If you took that, so a light sword is $100. Once per turn, you may re-roll a single melee to hit roll. Do you think having that in one hand is better than having a nunchuck or a hammer? Because the nunchuck's +1 combat if you use it one-handed, and the hammer's much. So I'm not convinced that's any better than what you've currently got.
No. And given I have a shield too, I think I'm going to have too much choice then.
I think you would. So what other bladed weapons?
I want my thing back.
Where's the katana for 800?
Yeah, but I'm saving up for the special dog.
Are we just going to save up then?
Yeah.
Was that a bit of a waste of time going to the swordsmith?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay. Oh well. Do you not want to use any of your Darkstone to get a Darkstone upgrade?
Maybe that one.
Once per attack you may reroll. Yeah.
Maybe on my camera. Oh, my nunchuck.
Yeah. Could do if you want. Yeah.
Could I spend just...
So it's $700 and 3 Darkstone if you wanted that.
That's expensive.
Cheers. No.
I want the dog.
You want the dog? We're saving up for the dog, are we? Okay.
That was a waste of my time.
It was. Next day then. So we roll to see if we get an event. 1 dice, yeah. No. Are you done in town?
Well, if I can buy arcane powder somewhere.
I think you can buy arcane powder at the village market.
So I'm going to try village market.
Okay.
Soon.
Yeah, so you're not done. You're going to stay in the campsite or you're going to stay at the inn?
I don't care. I don't even remember when I passed a pandemic thing? Spread of disease. Don't you remember?
Yeah. To be honest, I think I'm done with town. I don't think I need anything more. I am happy with my weapons. I'm happy with my armour. And I might need that money for other things. And if I can't get rid of my collarbone, broken collarbone, I don't think there's much else I want to do. Got all the side bag tokens I want. So I leave town. I only needed 1 day in town, me. Right, where are you going to go? You're going to try, is it the village market?
The campsite.
Oh yeah, 2 dice on the campsite. 11, that is more uneventful nights. Do you want to find the village market? In case that's where you can buy...
Just putting that there so I know.
Shrine, village market. Just check the back to make sure it's the right place. Can you buy arcane powder there?
Let's see.
You'll be under magic.
Oh, do?
Oh no, you do arcane research. Oh. I misled you. Where'd you get magic powder from then? Arcane powder. Where'd you get that from?
Otherwise, can I go there?
Yeah, I thought that's fine where that is before. Maybe you can't. Maybe you just can't get it in town. You have to look across it. Oh, that's what I could do. I can do the consult the texts. So maybe I will also campsite risk it. Campsite risk it. 10, fine, and I will go to the shrine. Anyway, let's have a look again at the street market. Long bandages. No, it looks like you can't even get up. Ooh. Now that's how you could do it. If you wanted to, you could spend $650 to start each adventure with an arcane powder token. With 1 extra arcane powder token.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to the street market then. You do the 2d6. Whilst I'll do the 2d6 for the shrine.
2 and 4, 6 to 8. Hanging fish and desperation. Desperate to eat out a living in these dark and deadly times of war, the merchants of the village market stink of fish and filth. Smells like home. No event.
Whilst I got
10.
A gift of blessing. Recognised as a champion of light, the monks bestow a blessing upon you. Choose any blessed aura from the shrine to gain for free.
So 650, yeah. 650 to start each adventure with an arcane powder.
Yeah, so what's it called? It's called the
Mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle. Okay. So I'll just note that down. Mortar and pestle, +1 arcane powder.
Each adventure.
Each adventure, so yeah.
Cool.
I think it's maybe because maybe the sorceress automatically starts with one, maybe at the end of each adventure. Don't know. Right, so what am I going to take as my free blessing?
If you're a monk, maybe they recognise you as one of their own.
They do, apparently.
So they give you something for free.
Yeah.
You're lucky. I got nothing.
Okay. Tell you what.
We've forgot something.
What have we forgot?
My tentacle moustache.
Oh, you get $10 back, don't you? Because your tentacle moustache, they give you the, they give you that pestle mortar for cheap. So 6 different ones. I think I'm going to go with the Aura of the Yamubashi.
Right there.
So once for the next adventure, prevent all damage you would take from a single hit, then recover a grit on a d6 roll of 3 or more.
Well.
So once the next adventure, I go, nope, don't want to take that damage. And then recover a grit on 3 or more. Then I'm going to have some folklore tales. I make a lore 6 or more check. My lore is currently 4. I pass once. So a single one of my skill tests during the next adventure gets an extra die because I've come and stayed and listened. Oh, wow. I've just seen what the balanced key staff does.
Oh.
+1 maximum key. At the end of each turn, you may heal 1 wound from each other hero on your map tile.
How much does it cost?
1,200.
Can you afford it and still be able to look after Orchid?
I could.
No.
I could. I'm also then looking at what the Divine Guardian staff does, which is +2 maximum key. Your melee attacks use D8 for damage, and your key tokens to increase damage on all your combats, increase damage on all your combats. Okay. So.
I just wanted to see.
There you go. There's the staff. So I'm going to save up for that. I'm going to save up for that really good staff.
Divine Guardians?
Yeah.
If you have 12 Darkstone.
I need 12 Darkstone. This is true.
I wish you could give Darkstone.
You can. But it's not going to help. You've got 6. I need 12. Anyway, what I was going to come here to do is I'm going to consult the old texts.
What's it for? What does that do?
So lore, which is 4 dice, looking for 5 or more.
What does that do?
2 successes. For each 5 or more rolls, you may choose. Basically, shuffling through old books and scrolls, you search frantically for insight into your dark visions as I consult the text. So, once through the next adventure, I am +1 damage versus a specific enemy type for each 5 or more.
I thought you did that last time, didn't you?
I did it 2 times ago, and then we didn't use it. So I am going to be. So I'm already +1 against Myth. So I'm going to be +1 versus Myth again. So really hit Myths. And I will also be +1 against Void, I think. Seems we keep drawing the card that gives Void defense. And then once per turn, so once per adventure next time round, when drawing a threat card, I may instead search the threat deck and choose a card. So I can choose a Myth, most likely. So that was me at the shrine. Okay, right, now I am done. Now I leave town. I suppose we have to do that D6 though. Can we have a D6 to see if there's an event before I leave town? There's not. I leave town! How about you? Anything left you want to do?
What does train with soldiers do?
Spend money to get XP.
Yeah.
You're trying to save money, even though you just blew 600 of it on a arcane powder thing.
Why? I get +1. Isn't it +1?
+1 arcane powder, and then use the arcane powder to get +1 on a casting roll.
I know.
Yep.
It's useful, especially for my
useful.
And cleanse.
But is there anything else you want to do in town? Nah. We only did 2 days here anyway. We'll leave town. Right, well on to the next adventure, whatever that may be. Alright, well.
Can we go back to the maybe haunted forbidden fortress?
We shall see, yeah, if you want to do that next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.